Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, a warm welcome to you. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make this really beautiful textured Alpine stitch. I believe it's called an Alpine stitch because it kind of looks like little mountains. For this stitch, you'll be using two stitch types, which are single crochet, which we'll use at the bottom here, and double crochet for the rest of it. And this is what it looks on the back of it. As you can see, really firm and very textured. Can be used for blankets, scarves, anything you want to add a little bit of beauty into. For this tutorial, I'll also be using acrylic DK yarn. DK stands for double knit, a 4mm hook, other way around, there we go, 4mm hook, and scissors, always to cut off your ends. And you're going to also need tapestry needle or darning needle, or if there's like 3 different words, I forgot the other one. Darning needle, tapestry needle, yarn needle, that's the word. Whichever word you want to use for weaving in the ends once done. Or like me, many moons later. Let's get to it. To start, you're going to start off with a slip knot. This is how I make my slip knot, okay? For the chains, what you want to do is make it an even number. So any even number would work for this. I'm going to chain 16. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then you're going to add 1 for the single crochet that you're going to go into now. Okay, and that's so if you're making a larger work, you can keep going as long as you have an even number and you add 1 to the end of it. But for the swatch, I'll be only doing 16. So total of 17 right now for the chains. Then I'm going to go into, not the first one, the second one. Into that second chain. And I'm going to do single crochets into that. So just keep going and doing single crochets down your chain. And I'll meet you at the end. Okay, I'm here on my last one. I want to do the last one with you. Just gonna go into that and do a single crochet. Now, from now on, we're going to be doing double crochet, 1 row, and single crochet, the next row. Okay, what? Oh wait, no, I lied, sorry. For row 2, you're going to need to chain 2. Okay, I'm gonna chain 2, yarn over, and you're going to skip this first stitch and go into the second one, because now this chain that you just did counts as a stitch. So you're going to go into that next one and do a double crochet, and you're just going to go down the row doing double crochets. Okay, this is for row 2. Just keep doing double crochets all the way down the previous row of single crochets. And yeah, I'll meet you at the end of this. Okay, now I'm just gonna finish off row 2, right into that last stitch where you did the first single crochet, you're going to do that last double crochet for that to make it nice and straight. For row 3, you're going to chain 2. Apologies. You're going to do another row of single crochets. Okay, so you're gonna just go down again. Okay. All the way down and do another row of single crochets for your row 3. Coming to my last stitch here, right at the end, you're also going to do a double crochet into that top of the second chain that you did for the chain 2. And for row 4, here is where we start the front post stitches. You're going to ignore this first post and go into that second post and do a front post stitch. If you do not know how to do a front post, I've done a video previously showing you how to do this, but I'll do it slowly for the next one. Okay, now to know that you're going to know which loop to go into for the next double crochet, you're going to look at the back. Currently this post is now on this loop, so you're going to go into the second loop here. When you face forward, it's the loop right next to the post. So you're going to go into that and do a double crochet. Okay, and you're just going to repeat these two all the way across the work. I'm going to repeat. So you're going to, oh, I forgot to say that. Now this post that you have here, this is directly underneath this stitch that you just did. You're going to skip it and you're going to go into the front post, and to do a front post you go underneath and through the post. Yarn over, pull through, and keep a nice tug on this to make it nice and long to complete your double crochet. Okay, you're going to go into the next one and do a normal loop, top loop, double crochet, and skip that next pole, go into the next one. Okay, so you're just gonna repeat this little pattern we have going on here all the way down the rest of the work. I would like to also do this last few stitches with you. Okay, so I'm currently on the pole. Skip this one, go into the next one, which is also the very first one you would see there. And skip the next pole from the one that was stitched on and go into the next one. Okay, on the next two, next two, you're going to do 2 double crochets into that last one as well. Okay, and that is row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Row 5 done. No, sorry, row 4. Row 4 done. For row 5, you're going to do a single crochet round. So you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and go into that next first stitch. Okay, into the next one, and into the next one, and repeat. Until you get to the end, and I will meet you there. And we're at the end. You would also want to go into that very last stitch where you did the chain 2. You want to go into the top of that, doing a single crochet. So on top of that chain 2, just slot it in there somewhere and complete your stitch. For row 6, you're going to chain 2, turn your work, and you are going to go into that next stitch, not that first one, the next stitch. As you can see, there's a pole here, and this pole is on the outside. This one's on the inside, this one's on the outside, this one's on the inside. So you would want to do the inverse of what you're currently seeing. So to do that, you're going to go into that top of that first pole that's on the outside and do a double crochet on the loop on the top. And then you're going to start off with your front post double crochets. Okay, once again, always look at the back just to make sure. So we just worked into that one, we're going into this one. Okay, now that's the top of the outer one. We're then going on the inside one. Okay, and you're just going to repeat that until you get to the end of the row. So skip into that next one, double crochet, front post double crochet, look on the back, skip the next one from the pole, skip that one into the next one, double crochet, skip that for that post into the next post, front post double crochet, and you're just going to repeat that. Okay, I have to unravel that, but you're just going to repeat that until you get to the end here. Okay, just working on that last few stitches left. Okay, this will be my last pole that I'll be going into. And you double crochet in that very last, the very last stitch. Always double crochet into that very last stitch to give it that straight edge. And from here you start seeing that little mountain stitch. So it's like one there, one there, one in the middle. And this is basically the repeat for the rest of the work. And so you're just going to go do a single crochet and build up and build up and build up as much as you want. So it's a single crochet and a row of front post, single crochet, front post, double crochets, single crochet, front post, double crochets. And you will need to do your front post on interval in every row that you would do. So if you can see there's a bump on the front, you'll probably go into that inner post instead of the one on the outside. So it's on interval. Okay, and that's how you keep building up as far as you want to go. Okay, for this tutorial, I'm going to stop there. And I would probably be using the stitch in another tutorial, in another work, preferably a scarf. So I'll probably be using this in conjunction with one of my other stitches as well for my other work. So that video will be coming up soon as well. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and your likes are always give it a thumbs up if you did like it. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. And thank you so much. Stay safe, stay well.